Hey everybody, welcome to America 2.0. I'm Mark. How you doing? This is coming to you from your newswire. I know it's a little bit of a weird site, but I've seen this one online all week long. Why are so many people seeing armed National Guard troops patrolling in California? I'll do like the first 2 minutes of this, and yes, I will put the URL this time. I'll continue to do that. Look at how many hundreds of people that is, folks. Now he's going to give him the... My question is, why the yellow? Gee, it kind of seems like they're going like this, doesn't it, folks? Now, I don't mean to be rude or nothing, because I don't know what that was about. If somebody wants to message me, that's fine. Look at that, man. That was what? Probably 200 people? Wow. I'll go ahead and stop this, because that's a long... Well, I did a minute 14. So, just last month, the video from Fort Lauderdale went live. So, this here was a video from Ontario, California, for Jade Helm National Guard seen in Ontario, California doing practice drills and training exercises and such. So, I'm trying to find out where it actually says about this. Yet again and again, the United States government has denied the training operation and said it is nothing more than a training exercise. An article by the Washington Post attempted to clear up misunderstanding of the exercise, saying the mission is vast both geographically and strategically. Elite service members from all four branches of the United States military will launch an operation this summer in which they will operate covertly among the U.S. public and travel from state to state in military aircraft. Texas, Utah, and a sector of Southern California labeled a hostile territory, and New Mexico isn't much friendlier. That's a scheme for Jade Helm 15, a new special operations exercise that runs from July 15th to September 15th. Army Special Operations Command announced last week, saying the size and scope of the mission sets it apart from many other training exercises. And you saw this right here. This is brought to you from Ontario, California by Royce Kristen. And as you can see, folks, that was in California last month. Pardon me if I'm not familiar with this, but something that is supposed to happen in July ain't supposed to be happening in April. Wasn't supposed to be happening that last month neither. It's supposed to be happening in July, right? I know I'm getting a little bit southern now. So, now I understand these are just, people out running, Candace, things you would see recruits doing. So, to them, it's no big deal. To everyone else, they're kind of a little bit pissed off, Didn't I tell you, every day seems to be something different? Now, this wasn't from today, folks. This is, like I said, this is from like last month or so, probably about a couple weeks ago. And I've been putting off showing this and everything, but I decided to put it up. This isn't anything. This is just, Candace running and patrols and such like that, 99% of the time, those guys probably wouldn't have even had bullets in the guns. Or if they did, they were dummy rounds or rubbers or something. Each unit, each branch trains their people different ways, I imagine. But these guys here were solid, and they weren't recruits. They were regular military, regular National Guard. So the question is, are they California National Guard, or is it a hybrid of all the states' National Guard coming together to do a training exercise? We haven't been told different disciplines of this. And I know the troops aren't allowed to tell much, but I'd really like somebody to fill us in on some of the smaller details. Not saying it's going to be a big thing, but some of this you'd like to come out and watch if it is going through your town and stuff. I'm in Michigan where nothing happens, so there'll be nothing happening here. Like I said, I think I've said it, we got UN troops. We got a full company of United Nations troops in Washtenaw County, about an hour away. We got about supposedly 2 or 3 companies up in Gaylord, Michigan, and the United Nations up there on Camp Gaylord. I think that's what it's called. They got a FEMA camp there and everything. And that's up north about 3 hours, 45 minutes-ish. And another 2-3 hours you'd be at the bridge, and then you'd be up north. So this stuff here with the regular National Guard, it would be nice to have individual details. I mean, some of it, to me would just be stats that, the general public should know, This is not just the California National Guard. This is not just the Arizona National Guard. We're picking, certain groups of soldiers and everything to participate, and we're grouping them together. Okay, cool. But, some of that would be nice to know. But, hey, I guess if the news isn't informing us, we're not supposed to know, right? Probably.